What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day, and today we've got yet another very special unboxing. It is a Gwar unboxing. We're still in the first month of a Gwar unboxing? I just want to see the same Slipknot stuff over and over. No thanks. Thumbs down, and we're out. We are still in the first month of the year, and I'm already on my second stage-used Gwar unboxing, and I'm pretty stoked about that. And hopefully I'm not jinxing myself when I say that I hope that this continues throughout the year. Someone just commented on a video a couple days ago saying that around this time last year, like a little bit before this time last year, I barely had any stage-used Gwar items, and now I have this whole portion of the Gwarzeum to myself, and that's pretty cool. I guess I had thought about it, but that comment really kind of put it into perspective for me that the Gwar collection has gone absolutely bonkers. And I am very, very happy about that. I think the Gwar collection is probably my most special collection, just due to the fact that almost everything in that collection is stage used, and I've made connections with the band, and I bought stuff straight from my favorite members, and I just really, really like that. So, speaking of buying items from your favorite members, we have yet another package from Mr. Sleazy P Martini, entrepreneur extraordinaire, the world's most cunning man, and this is something that I've been trying to get off of him for quite some time. Now, when I first started talking to Sleazy, this was one of the first items that I offered to buy. Now, he wasn't ready to get rid of these just then, but all we did was wait, and I ended up scoring them in the end, so I'm super, super excited. And we've also got a game changer on the channel today, because for the first time since I've been in this building, we're going to be using a razor blade to open this box nice and neat rather than these stupid-ass scissors. I kept saying I was going to buy an X-Acto knife, and I just kept forgetting, but the good old folks at my local bike shop, Rivers Bend, gave me one of these earlier because I went in there to get a skateboard gripped, and I said, you know what, can I have one of those razor blades? And they said, yeah. So yeah, we've got a package from Sleazy P, stage-used Gwar score. Super stoked about this one. This is easily going to be one of my favorite Sleazy P items in the collection, even though pretty much all the Sleazy P items in my collection are my favorites. But regardless, let's go ahead and hop on into the box and take a look at what we've got. Alright, looks like there is a little envelope on the top here, so it is addressed to me. I wonder what Sleazy could put in there. So it looks like we've got a nice print here, and it says you now have the magical stage-worn Sleazy chains from 95 to present. They will unlock the next level of influencer powers. With great influencer powers comes great influencer responsibilities. Sleazy P Martini. Fucking sick. Just adding to my influencer Gwar mythos. As I've mentioned time and time again, it was cool that this whole influencer thing happened, and I almost became like a part of the Gwar lore there for a second as their influencer.
AJ, but I want a lot of hype on your channel. You're a fucking influencer. He's an influencer.
I think that that's ironic as fuck and super funny, and definitely humbling and an honor to be like literally known by Sleazy and by the Gwar fandom as somebody in the Gwar lore. And maybe I'm just sucking my own dick here, but I think it's pretty fucking cool. I also saw some people online coming up with these like conspiracy theories that I was going to be the next Gwar manager, the next Sleazy or whatever, and then we came up with this character called Skeezy G Martini, Sleazy P Martini's bastard son, and just turned into this whole thing. So it's pretty funny, pretty cool, and I'm definitely okay with it. I think that it's absolutely fantastic, and like I said, an honor. So let's go ahead and take a look at the magical chains here. This box is super heavy, so we will take a look at each one individually. It looks like they are individually wrapped, and we'll just go in order of like least important to most important. These things are really gross. Here we've got just the regular gold chains. Nothing too crazy about those. Lots and lots of wear and tear, makeup, and just gross stage buildup. They definitely have an odor to them. And much like the other things that I've received from Sleazy, they smell like cigarettes. I wonder why.
Genius. Went up, bitch, shoot. What's up there? If that's what it takes. You know, this is mirrored on BitChute, by the way. I have. They got arm checkpoints. So if you watch the show, Now, for instance, female. No, it didn't. No, it didn't. Then, by all means, keep that in mind. Get.
All right, so next up, we've got the smaller chain. And this one is not plastic, this is an actual chain. Looks like maybe something you'd use for like a dog choker collar or something. And again, a lot of just really weird buildup on these. I actually feel pretty gross for touching them the way that I am. Now, the really, really cool ones, the ones that definitely stand out amongst the sleazy chains. All right, first up, we have the stage used Mojo, and this is the only gold Mojo in the band. Obviously, plenty of members have worn these Mojo medallions, but none of them have been gold except for Sleazy's, and it's really neat that he was able to take this sort of Gwar, gross, cryptid, crude skull idea and match it with a character like Sleazy P Martini, who's very gangster, very suave, very corny, and just make it work. Like, you would never second guess the fact that he has a skull on him, but I think that if he had a skull anything else, it just wouldn't quite work. So this Mojo is definitely special. Again, very, very used. I'm not sure if you guys can see all of the wear and tear and the grime and the buildup that's on this thing, but obviously I'll give you guys some nice up-close shots of it later towards the end of the video. And last but not least, this one is going to be my favorite because this is really what Sleazy P Martini represents. I think this is definitely his most important chain, and this is just the one that I think of when I think of Sleazy P's chains. What we have here is the $ chain. And this is weird because I expected this to be some sort of hard, brittle material, but it's actually just a piece of latex that is shaped like a $. So this was just probably flat molded, probably dumped into some sort of flat mold, let cure to dry, and then painted over. And this one is definitely the most worn. It's almost not even gold anymore. You can see so much raw exposed latex right there. And again, plastic chains for comfort's sake, I'm assuming. Not that any of this Gwar stuff is comfortable, but if these were all metal, there's no way that he'd be walking out on stage every single night because all that metal, the hair itself is fucking outrageous. And yeah, that's just fucking sick, man. I can't believe how just used and abused and destroyed that is. So these are all of Sleazy P's chains from 1995 to present day, and that's a pretty big deal because I'm 27 and I was born in 93, so these have been used for 25 years. Another 25 years of Gwar history resides here at the House of Masks, and I cannot wait to add these to my collection. I think they're going to look fantastic in there. I have quite the Sleazy P Martini corner setup, and I've got two of his hair pieces, two of his most used hair pieces at that. I've got a stage used jacket, and I've got a stage used Sleazy blaster, and obviously these chains are going to fit right in there, and it's going to be amazing. Next up, Sleazy, I would like this suit, please. Let's make that happen. Or the purple one. Either or, I won't complain. But yeah, I'd like to give a huge thank you to Sleazy. Thank you very, very much for working with me once again. You definitely made me very happy. Thank you for making me part of the Gwar lore, whether it was intentional or not. Thank you for plugging my channel and being just as excited as I am about getting that 100K plaque. I have a feeling that you're going to like one of the next videos to come out after this video. And yeah, I'm going to be dropping all of Sleazy's information down below. Make sure to go check him out. He still live streams every single week, and he just absolutely kills it. His production quality has gone up, and it's really, really cool to see. And he's just a genuinely nice guy. So yeah, I think that is going to just about do it for this video. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to leave you guys with some nice up-close shots of all this and let you see all of the detail. Then we'll add it to the collection and show it off there as well, and that will be that. So until next time, this has been AJ Good at the House of Masks, telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol, and yes to chains, and we'll see you guys later.
fucking mask on, mask on. I hate AJ girls don't wanna ask for. Catch me fucking popping wheelies, driving like the NASCAR, NASCAR. Mask on, mask on, mask on, mask on. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagged it all around the town. I hate AJ good, I hate AJ good, I hate AJ good, I hate AJ good. You might see him off in traffic, he be moving around. I hate AJ good, tagged it